Good morning. I wanted to share with you all an announcement that I made on Sunday, but I want to give some more information about today so that you have a chance to be ready for it on Sunday when we begin shifting from a time of announcements in worship to a time of what we're calling ministry plugins, which is basically talking about ways in which we as persons in the church can become part of ministries, can plug in to ministries. What we know is that, especially visitors, but also members, folks like you, want to know how they can be a part of certain ministries. And so we want to make that available and make that clear and really emphasize the ways to plug into ministry during that time before the worship service really begins. So what we're going to do is do these ministry plugins, and the way to do that is you're going to find these forms called ministry plugins out by the Welcome Center, just outside of the church offices and just outside of the sanctuary. Pick these up. You could go ahead and fill them out. Put the information that's necessary for the ministry that you want to encourage people to plug into here at the church. And we'll make sure to share those. You can then take them and put them on the pulpit in the sanctuary, or you can just hand them to me when you see me on Sunday mornings. I'll make sure to look over it. If for some reason yours doesn't get read, it's probably because it's an announcement more than it is about a way to plug into ministry. So the announcements, what we'll do is we'll take those as well as the information from the plugins, and we'll get those to the church office, to Carolyn, and we'll make sure that those get put into the appropriate announcement avenues and tools that we have, such as the bulletin itself, our newsletter that goes out once a month. We have a weekly email that goes out called the Weekly Shout Out, and that's going to go out on Mondays. And so you can receive that by email. We want to make sure that all information gets shared and that we're communicating it well. But to have things written down, one, helps to make sure we can do that. But it also helps us to make sure that in worship we're sharing those things about our ministries that help people to become involved, help people to plug in, and to become a part of the ministries of this church. I hope two things will come out of this that you'll notice. One, which is a little less significant, is that our time at the beginning of the service where we share these is going to become shorter, hopefully. We'll find that we don't have as many announcements because we're having everything written down and we're not taking time to share things off the top of our heads. But the other thing that's going to happen is hopefully our information will be more correct. And that will make sure that across the board we can get you the right times, the right dates, the right information that you need so that you're aware of ministries that are going on in this church and how you can become a part of them. And I think you'll also realize just how many ministries we have here at Langsburg United Methodist Church, how many ministries that we are a part of and make happen so that we can serve this community as we serve Christ. And so you'll feel free to find these on Sunday morning as we get used to this together and begin to understand how this will help us to grow in our ministries and in our relationship with others. It seems small, but hopefully the impact will be big. And so I look forward to seeing you. If you have questions, let me know, and we'll get used to this and grow into this together. Thank you so much. Have a great day.